in the back hallway. New York picks up another round.
Yeah, they're going to push that gun.
Every round is very important for 3D right now because if Chicago wins one more round, that basically sets up for a tie. And then if they win 2 rounds, they will win the franchise match.
You're absolutely right, but Chicago, they know that New York's already got a spot in the playoff. They really have nothing to lose at this point. Chicago's got to play for every single round, every single point, because how they can't operate being last year's world champions and not even making to the playoffs. I can't even imagine a scenario, and obviously they don't want to imagine it either. We're now in round number 6 of the second half of 9 rounds total. New York coming out again. DeBears is going to get the jump on his opponent, Volcanoes, but coming out through the side, a little surprise here as Method and Juan bring up the flank and have a little surprise for the Chicago Chimera. That's going to give them a one-man advantage, but will they be able to capitalize on it? We see Nick Noit now rotating around with the remainder of his team. Laurie comes out from the A-bomb site to go, what happened out here? Well, unfortunately, Chicago went down 2 members, and now we're seeing Laurie on the rotation over, thinking that he's probably going to flank this New York team, and he's right, but New York going to make their way in. Flashes going out. They're going to both go low. Instantly, Method will find Hahn, and Nick Noit firing down the hallway nails Stevenson. There's only one man left, that's Laurie. From the back, he drops Nick Noit, but it is a 1-on-3 situation. It won't matter. Frag grenade in the hallway. 3D stays alive.
The great thing is when you get that 4-to-3 man advantage.
Win the save round. Push left. We're down. Let's push left. Let's just stack.
Get him buddy hop and push it. Yeah.
Let's just stack left. Let's just stack left.
What the hell is this?
Stack left.
I can hear him on the intercom.
How about let me and Matt push it?
What I was saying was when you get that 4-to-3 man advantage, your goal as a terrorist to plant the bomb, you just want to find out where the 2 guys are. If you find out where they are, you go to the opposite bomb site because you only have 1 guy to fight against.
Well, we are in round number 7 now, Fatality, and 3D so far has been on a roll here on the T side. They may actually prove once again that they can get more rounds on the T side. They're going to instantly make their way into A. And behind that mortar bags, they're going to go ahead and get the bomb down. Now, this is a little unusual that we've got the bomb down in a 5-on-5 scenario, but actually, now that I see it, it may be that Chicago does not have any money for weapons, and that is why 3D just marched on in and is taking out, chopping down the Chicago team, if you will. Stevenson, last man standing, all he's got is a pistol. And this is definitely a scenario of my gun is bigger than yours, and New York will win quite easily because of that. Stevenson will take out Juan and Nick Noit. Oh, wow, and K-Sharp, but the bomb still goes off. Hey, 3D still takes the round.
You have to win. You have to win. Let's go.
Albert, push
they may have been on a save round, but look at this triple coming out by Stevenson. 1 deagle shot on Juan. A second one there in a firefight. I don't even see him reload, and he gets the 3rd kill on K-Sharp. Nicely done.
Yeah, really big kills, but actually he got killed at the end of the round, so he wasn't able to keep that gun. And then also, 3D already has a ton of money anyways. They're not hurting for money.
Yeah, and they were just trying to basically stop Chicago. You heard Brian Flanders say, we've got to win this, and he's absolutely right. There's 2 possible rounds left. You saw that the overall score is now New York in favor of 1. Let's get back from the action with 2 rounds left to go. Juan is going to open things up with a grenade kill on DeBears, and now 3D will make their way. It looks like they're still going to split bomb sites, but no, they will go heavily into B. Juan gets a kill on Stevenson, checks the flank, sees no one there. He'll extend himself out a little bit further. From the top, Juan tries to come in. Volcano will get the kill. The bomb goes down by Method. And there are only 2 Chicago members left. This is going to be a tough one for them to pull off.
They have to pull this off. They will make it to the playoffs.
Laurie will get the kill on Juan. It's a 2-on-3. Nick Noit with a beautiful shot on Trip. Laurie coming in through the top. He's got a tall order to fulfill. 13 seconds left on the clock. Laurie does take out Method. It's going to drop down below. Nick Noit finds him through the smoke, and 3D picks up the round.
Wow, what a clutch team it is now. I mean, this is why it's called 3D season.
You know, they had 5 points coming out of CT. They've already got 6 rounds on the T side. Once again, they proved this was not a CT-sided map. We can play it how we want. Well, this is our map, and they've done it yet again, Fatality. Chicago still being rallied here by the crowd as every point still counts. They cannot make it back at this point. 3D has won, but every point may count if it does come down to a tie. Volcano takes out Laurie to start things off. Chicago going back and forth here on this last round. 3D obviously wants to pick up the point. They've never beat Chicago by more than 1 point. If Chicago were to pick that up, the same would remain true, but New York gets it easily. Fatality. Final score 11-6. 12-6.
Nick! Nick! Come here. Good job, man. Bully! Nice job, man. Great work.
12-6 was the final score. We've got Brian Flander with Andrew.